welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Today's video is for aspiring artists. So if you've always wanted to try art out and you've never really known how to start, this is a good video for you. I've got two techniques that really honestly anybody can do. It's just a way to get you started and get you motivated to keep trying and keep doing something new. So let's go see what happens. The first technique that anybody can do is using masking tape, and I'll show you exactly how I do it. I've got 3 different sizes here and an 18 by 18 inch canvas. First, you get your dollar store paint and start painting the first layer on. This is just a foam brush. I think anybody can find that. Oh, this is kind of gloopy. But first you do this. You can do really any colors you want, but these are nice. I love blues, partial to them of course. There you go. Now that it's dry, it's completely dry. That took about 5 minutes. We're going to use the large masking tape and we're going to pick a spot up here. We're going to cover it up. And kind of try to make sure that the line is straight and press down on either side. Okay, I have 3 new colors, kind of like orangey and red and a yellow. And a smaller brush. We're going to just go over this. So just peel off what you just did and look at that. Love those straight lines. Okay, we're going to go on to the next step. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is get some kind of a cup or circular. You're going to be tracing the bottom. You could do the top, this part, but I think it's too big, so I'm going to do this part, and you need a marker. With the same yellow that you used before, you're just going to go on the inside part and just go around. I think it needs a little bit more. Using the same brush that we've been using, I just washed it, just plain water. You get some of your white paint and go in between the 2 tapes. It. I'm going to peel it off now. That's beautiful. Wow, that adds a lot of interest, and I know to peel this one off before. There you go. Look at that beautiful abstract. Anybody can do that. I'll take you in for a closer look. And here it is. What a beautiful abstract. Anybody can do this. Just some paint from the dollar store, some masking tape, and voila. It is very pretty. Next one is a 12 by 12 canvas here, just plain white canvas. And I'm going to be using all dollar store type paints. And I'm going to be covering the bottom of this with this navy blue first. And I'm going to be using the bottle. It's actually not a bottle top, it's the bottom of a tennis can. And we're going to be pouring paint on top of this. And it's going to look like a flower. And I'll show you how I mix the colors right now. So this in a little cup, dollar store, pour some in like that. That's not that much, but yeah, I have 4 colors, so you don't have to put too much. And then you want about a teaspoonful. I know how to do it, so it's like, that's it. Maybe a little even less than that. And stir. And you want to have some body to it, so you don't want it to be too liquidy. You don't want it to be too liquidy. So see how it's runny? It's very, very runny. But it's not totally water. If you put too much water, it just breaks down the paint too much. And I did that with all the other paints. So I'm gonna cover the canvas with this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here I am back. That's the paint that I used, and I put a pretty thick layer at the bottom. And the next step is to put your top, or I should say the bottom, and you put it just about in the middle, right like that. I also forgot to mention you need a serviette of some kind, enough to cover the whole canvas, so should be about 12. And then you just start pouring. So let's see what happens. I'm going to start with this blue, and you just kind of go along and let it go, and then go with the yellow. It's just so cool to watch. And then the red, and you can do whatever colors you like. And in whatever order that you like. And in the end, I hope we'll see. I'm gonna go back with some red, some more yellow. I hope it looks like a flower. I think it will be, it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun to do something different and unique. You can already see the petals here. And just keep going until you run out of the paint. The red really pops the green and red together. It's really nice. I have a little bit of yellow left. Wow, it ends up so pretty. And you want the majority of the canvas to be covered. And try and make it even. But, you know, it's your first time. If it's going to be your first time, you know, just have fun with it. Here we go. All right. So I'm just gonna, I think that's it. Not much else. Okay. Next step, you have to remove this. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna pause so I can get my gloves on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got my gloves on, and it is a bit of a messy process, so I would say get some to lift that up, and then from the middle go out this way to the next petal and on. Anybody can do this. It's just pouring paint. You can do a little one in between. Okay, that looks very pretty. Now you get your serviette that covers the whole thing, and you put it over it. There you go. And you make sure it's kind of like pressed down, not too hard, eh? You just want to cover the whole thing. And I think the hardest part is lifting it. But here we go. We get each corner and draw it in. And this corner, draw it in. Same thing with this one and this one. And lift up straight. And voila! Look at that! It looks awesome! Flower turned out great. My hands are full of paint. But look at that, how beautiful that is. I'm going to take you down so you can see it better. So here it is. Look how beautiful it is. Now I did go fast for sake of time for this video, but when you're doing it, take your time, enjoy the process. And you know, the sides, if the paint gets lifted like it did a little bit here, just let it dry. Take that St. Blue paint and with your brush, sponge brush, just go over it. But look at that. Such a beautiful little painting and so easy. Anybody can do this. Thanks so much for watching. And here they are. Don't they look great? I just love the way they turned out. Have you been inspired? Are you going to try the masking tape technique or maybe the pouring technique? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching.